EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Rachaad White. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. 22 yards. First down, New York. Rodgers wants to change the look. Now Rodgers throwing on first down and able to find Allen Lazard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That goes for a gain of 31. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's White. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Rodgers going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Now it's Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now the 7-year veteran, Austin Eckler. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. go 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
26.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. On the left side, a catch by White. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down. Hey, look at this Cowboy defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the...
And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That is caught by Liam. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Eckler now between the tackles. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Prescott. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Prescott now from the 50. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Throwing, Prescott. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they'll audible to something else.
47. Here we go, 46, 46. Go, get out there. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill. 46.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 10-0 the score after 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Up the middle with Eckler. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Austin Eckler. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. A try here for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
First down, here's White. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
On play action, it's Rodgers. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Rodgers. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
That's a first down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? They run straight ahead here with White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a touchdown, Jets. Rashad Bateman, an 11-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. His second rushing touchdown of the year and third overall. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Cowboys 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
47. 47.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. Across midfield. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Cowboys 21.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they're going to speed things up here.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Now Prescott. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboy.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting rocked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Prescott on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Brandon Echols. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football, and that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now they'll shift things around. They started on the ground with Eckler. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, kill!
Here's Prescott. It's complete. Burks. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide in.
Prescott down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Kill. 47.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide in. We're going to 53. 26.
1st down, Prescott. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
26.
Throwing, Prescott. He'll get this to Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
4 yards.
Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Down inside the 10. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Eckler will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Now the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off.
From the 24 now, here's second and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself, because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. This one finds Wilson downfield. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Zuerlein now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cowboys 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll go up the middle with White. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Prescott to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Going to 54. Good. Here we go, 46.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. On 1st down, Rodgers. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. So, Charles, the bad taste from that opening week loss, that's just a memory now. This has been a very strong performance as they score once again.
Yeah, I know it's only week 2, but you're exactly right, because this team felt like they let one get away in the opener. And not only were they determined to not let the same thing happen here, they knew that they had to correct a bunch of things. So everything went wrong in game 1. They took care of business with it in game 2.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Cowboys 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott going to change the play. Lamb will go in motion.
46. Here we go, 47.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. Moore, the man in motion.
Cowboys.
Kill.
First and 10.
To the air again, Prescott. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
15-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now they got to get to the line quickly. The handoff, it's Eckler. There's a nice move. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
34.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
White is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of this season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
Yeah, he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get across it. But you know who else senses it? The guys that block for him. Because he has that instinct, I think they hold their blocks just a little bit longer.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
47. 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go.
A second down throw for Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Hey, 47. Go, get out there, get out there. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
On second down, Prescott again. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hey, kill. Hey, we go, kill. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott now on second down. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. DJ Moore, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation, the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
On second down, they'll run with White. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On third down, a run from White. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire.